Hey guys, we're back in London again today and we're going to be showing you Kensington. We've just entered through Marble Arch and it is directly across from Hyde Park Corner.
From Marble Arch, we're going to walk along one side of Hyde Park. This road is one of the fanciest roads in London, and in fact it has a lot of very exclusive car showrooms. It's called Park Lane. We've walked halfway up Park Lane and now we're going to cross the dual carriageway and head towards Hyde Park.
We've just entered Hyde Park, which is definitely London's most famous park. It's a huge green space. The highlights of Hyde Park are the Serpentine Lake, where you can go boating or swimming. It really does feel like fall because the leaves are brown, orange, yellowy, and they're falling from the trees, and there's a nice cool breeze. I'm loving the weather today. Chloe is living her best life in Hyde Park. She is definitely getting lots of attention. People are coming up and asking to pet her. All right, we've just walked all the way across Hyde Park and we're now at the Serpentine Lake. Aw, this is so cool. So now that we've made it to the lake, there are swans, ducks. People can rent boats and go out and enjoy the lake. It's really cool.
Turn to the left. Now turn to the right. Now strike a pose. There's nothing to it.
We're leaving the Serpentine and headed towards Knightsbridge. The first stop is Harrods, which is arguably one of the most famous shops in the world. We're just leaving Hyde Park and we've come across one Hyde Park corner. The rumor is the penthouse to this building has the most expensive apartment in the world. So this is a pricey area that we're just entering.
Can you afford it?
Definitely.
We've now entered into Knightsbridge and we are slowly making our way to Harrods. Chloe is now on a mission to find our rich boyfriend before we make it to Harrods. We've made it to Harrods. So Harrods is definitely London's most famous shopping center. It spans across 7 floors.
It's also the fanciest and most luxurious shopping center. There are tales of people spending millions in one shopping trip here. It's pretty exclusive stuff.
Ali loves to be very fashionable. He spent a fortune in Harrods. Chloe and I waited outside for hours.
No man, Harrods is such a massive store. We just went inside. I think we actually have spent an hour, but we barely scratched the surface. I didn't even get up to the 3rd floor. Like, it's massive and it's just filled with designer luxury brands.
There were also so many people in there. It was jam-packed with people.
So we're still in Knightsbridge, and Knightsbridge is one of London's most wealthiest neighborhoods, and we're making our way towards the museum section. So this is a street that has 3 museums: the Victoria Albert, Science and the Natural History, and that's exactly where we're headed.
And right behind us is the Victoria and Albert Museum. The Victoria and Albert Museum, along with the other 2 museums, are free to enter.
Literally right next to the Victoria and Albert Museum is the Natural History Museum and the Science Museum. These museums are probably the best in the world, and if you're ever in London, make sure you take time out to come to any one of these 3 museums. You will not be disappointed.
We've just walked down Exhibition Road where all of the museums are, and now we are making our way to Royal Albert Hall. We've just walked through a super nice residential area and now we've made it to the Royal Albert Hall. This is a concert hall. It's most famous for the Proms Classical Music Festival.
The Royal Albert Hall looks absolutely magnificent. I actually had the opportunity to see Florence the Machine there.
Did you?
Yeah, they were pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
So across the road from the Royal Albert Hall is Kensington Gardens, and Kensington Gardens links directly onto Hyde Park. It's in fact on the other side of Serpentine, which is the lake. The first thing that you can see in Kensington Gardens from Royal Albert Hall is the Albert Memorial.
Now we're going to explore Kensington Gardens. Kensington Gardens is really nice. They have tons of flowers, it's super green, it's pretty quiet.
It's perfect. We've just seen a bunch of squirrels, there are dogs playing, it's wonderful. Where we were earlier, the guy ended up giving me some peanuts, and we're now on a mission to find some hungry squirrels. If you make your way all the way to the western end of Kensington Gardens, you get to the round pond.
The tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. And this is a beautiful area. There's people playing here with the ducks and the geese. It's kind of like the Serpentine, but it's so peaceful. I love it.
I do too. It's really nice. Makes me smile. Right behind us is Kensington Palace. So it is the current home of Will and Kate. Kensington Gardens are fantastic. If you love nature, if you want to see some animals, we saw some birds, some squirrels. We even saw a rat. Now we're making our way to Churchill Arms, which is a pretty famous pub.
Churchill Arms is a pub, but it's not like any other pub. This might be the world's most beautiful pub from the outside. They've got a ton of flowers. It's gorgeous.
Okay, so from the outside, the pub was covered in flowers, and then when you get on the inside, it's got even cooler decorations. I think this has to be one of the coolest pubs I've ever been to. So if you come to Churchill Arms, you can sit in the bar area, or they also have a Thai restaurant in the very back that serves Thai food. You can also go and order the Thai food and then come sit in the bar area as well. So we're going to order some pad Thai and some pad see ew. Our food has finally made it, and it smells and looks so good. I cannot wait to try it.
So we both ended up getting a form of stir-fry. I can't remember the exact name that I got, but it's basically noodles cooked in cabbage, chili, and chicken. It smells amazing. Tastes even better.
I got the chicken pad Thai. So it's noodles with some peanuts and chicken and a couple of vegetables.
The food here is really good. It's actually reasonably priced. Both of these dishes were £12. So it's a great shout. You have to come here. Food is extremely spicy, but it is just as addictive as it is spicy. So it's a lose-lose or a win-win. My mouth finally has some sensation in it. It's not been burnt away. So that's always a positive.
We hope you've enjoyed our tour of Kensington.